chickens. Okay. Lower. Okay. That's it. You may have deduced, maybe, that I'm Canadian. But I live here in Nairobi because on the day that I was taking early retirement, which was pretty much exactly 2 years from this day, in my hometown of Montreal, it was negative 48. So cold, trees explode. So cold, if you step outside, you need goggles or your eyes freeze. Anyway, that's not funny. I'm just telling you why I'm here. Canada is all the stereotypes are true. Canada's a very nice place. We say thank you to our ATMs. But it is a little dull. The most exciting thing, true story, that's happened in the last few years is they stole, a gang from Newfoundland or something, stole some barrels of maple syrup from a van. So that's why you all have maple syrup. The USA has gangs, it has drugs, it has school shootings, it has Donald Trump. But we had this maple syrup heist. And you wouldn't believe it, we had like a Canada Netflix series. We had a CBC documentary. We had a parliamentary inquiry. It was our Louvre. Given how cold it is, I decided to stay here. And thought, well, I better learn Swahili. I don't want to be one of those jerks who lives in a place for years and doesn't learn the language. Like that show Emily in Paris. 5 fucking years in Paris, and she still can't say bonjour. Swahili is not easy. There are 45 demonstratives. I don't know how many grammarians there are. That's this, that, these, and those. But you guys have an extra category for things here, there, and then way over there. And then on top of that, you conjugate by noun class. You don't say, I gotta get this right, you don't say this car, those mangoes, that student over there. Instead, it's Gari Hili, Maembe Hayo, or Mwanafunzi Yule. That's thanks to my Swahili teacher, Purity, she's over there.
Atari.
Don't applaud just yet, because after a couple of months of lessons from her, a friend of mine hit his head getting out of the car, and I asked him, I said, "Habari ya kichwa yako?" I was so proud of myself. This was the first full sentence I'd ever done in Swahili. And then a couple months later, I was puzzled about something, so I said to her, Nina swali kwa wewe. So Purity, take a bow, or like half a bow, to be honest. Learning language has its benefits. On the flight home from Canada, all of this is a true story. We hadn't yet taken off in the air. We were taxiing, and they were looking for someone. They were looking for Mr. Matata. They kept saying, Mr. Matata, we are currently seeking a Mr. Matata. A couple minutes later, we're still in Unico. Mr. Matata, Mr. Matata. But you know what? Hakuna Matata! All of these Kenyans on a plane, and I was the only one who saw that. And I still, whenever I'm depressed, which is whenever I read about Trump, that makes me laugh. So here in Nairobi, which perfect city, I have a dog and a cat, a small Maltese, both about the same age, 6 or 7. I adopted them, within weeks of each other. I think of them as brothers. But recently, the dog has taken to humping the cat. Okay? So the way I see it, this is incest, bestiality, and homosexuality all in one. I could take it in 2, but all 3. And don't worry, the cat just walks away. But I'll tell you, the rules here are really different. I'm single. I went to Alchemist recently, which I'm too old. You ever see an older Mzungu try to dance the Amapiano? It's scarifying. But while I was there, a fight that broke out, or about to break out, between 2 big Kenyan guys. Not the runner types, but the rugby types, okay? There's a lot of shoving, a lot of testosterone, and this little 5-foot tall white girl comes and she takes them by the ears and she throws them out of the hotel. 5 feet tall. And I couldn't tell whether I was intimidated or turned on. It was a little bit of both. Anyway, you've been great. More importantly, I've been okay. So a big round of applause for me.
One more time for Daudi.